Welcome to my channel, Sunshine Shoulders. I'm Calvin. Thank y'all so much for stopping by again today. The weather forecast says that there's a perfect storm brewing in the Philippines, but for the right men. And I just want to talk about that. Y'all have heard me mention the perfect storm on a couple of my live streams. I just want to break it down a little bit further for you today. Some more good news. Part of my Get Tough challenge out there, not just physically, but mentally and spiritually. But there's a perfect storm brewing for the right men over here. And I did say men. If you know how to talk to women, if you know how to express yourself, if you know how to conversate, if you have a little persuasion going on, a little romance, you might have something going over here. Now, what is the perfect storm? It's when everything comes together for the good. But like any other storm, if you don't prepare for it, it's going to blow you away. It's going to sweep you away, wash you away. And if the typhoon don't get you, the tsunami will. But here it is. It's all laid out for us. We had nothing to do with it. We just showed up and it was here. And certain people can take advantage of it. It's not for everybody. But you got the language over here. The women can speak your language. They can understand you. You can talk to them. You can tell them your problems. You can tell them your dreams. They can tell you theirs. The economy. Philippines pre-pandemic had one of the fastest growing economies in all of Asia. But because of that pandemic and those lockdowns, it slowed the economy down. To your advantage, you're coming from the West. The cost of living is a whole lot lower here than it is in your country. And that's going to make for a better lifestyle for you over here. The strong dollar or the strong pound, whatever you're spending over here, it has a lot to do with it. And then, of course, the circumstances. See, we had nothing to do with it. Circumstances that make beautiful, attractive, younger women interested in you in the first place. So let's talk about the language. Filipinos, they speak 2, 3, 4 languages. English is not their first language. Usually it's Tagalog, Bisaya, Chabacano, Ilonggo. There's so many over here, but they can speak English. That's good. Go to Thailand. Go to a lot of these other places, Malaysia. Go to France, if you don't believe me. They're going to speak their language. They're not even going to try to talk to you. You better learn their language. But here, it's already set up for you. The United States government did that years ago. Put the English in schools here. Matter of fact, it was the law. So that's set up for you right there. The cost of living, guys. Listen here. I'm sitting here right now on the beach, renting a 2-bedroom, 2-bath apartment, a modern place. $20,000, and that's it. That pays for everything: my Wi-Fi, my electric, free water, everything, right here on the beach. And you're going to be able to take advantage of that. This is part of this perfect storm. See, the economy is not getting back to what it was pre-pandemic. So a lot of the prices are going down. Now, not on commodities, of course, but certain things, and you're going to be able to take advantage of it. Remember, you had nothing to do with it, so there's no sense in you coming over here feeling guilty or anything. And then when you put that strong dollar right now, it's almost 55 pesos to the dollar over here, which is a lot. Okay, your dollar is very, very strong right now. And that's all a part of the storm, guys. But you have to be able to take advantage of it. You have to be able to take advantage of it. If you can't, see, everybody can't just come over here. You're going to be able to take advantage of some of the stuff. But like any other storm, some people prepare for it, some people don't. Some people survive it, some people don't. And that's what I've been seeing lately. A lot of guys are coming over here. They're not surviving this perfect storm. The table is set for you if you're a real man. if you don't have a problem being at the head of the household, do I have to keep repeating this stuff? Being at the head of the table, assuming your rightful place in the family, in the home, in the relationship, you're going to win over here. And then, here's the icing on the cake. If all that other stuff doesn't work for you, the circumstances that are here in the Philippines right now that make young, attractive, beautiful women interested in you in the first place. All of that together, there's no other place on the planet where all this comes together to form this perfect storm. Only the Philippines. And as long as you're a decent human being, because we're not talking about taking advantage of anybody, mistreating anybody, abusing anybody, okay? We're just talking about coming over here and living your best life. It's all here for you. This is what I'm going to be talking about going forward. You know, we're in the fourth quarter of our lives, guys. I mean, don't forget that. Pee Wee Herman just died. I had a friend just died 2 days ago. He was 7 years younger than me. Life is precious. Life is sacred. Remember, you know how much money you got in the bank, but you don't know how much time you got left. It's time to start living. I don't know a whole lot about eternal life, but I do know a whole lot about eternal death. Haven't seen my mother since she passed away September 18, 1993. Haven't seen my brother since he passed away September 25th, 1982. Haven't seen my father since he died December 11th, 1991. They're gone forever. So I'm going to live now. I'm going to live until I die. And that's why I want to tell other people about the perfect storm that's brewing over here in the Philippines. But you got to be ready for it just like any other storm, or it's going to sweep you away. You don't know what's going to hit you. Some of these guys, ask them. They've been hit by this perfect storm over here. They don't know if they was hit by Suzette or the tsunami. But there's a storm brewing in the Philippines, and it's the perfect storm. So thank y'all so much for stopping by. Just some more good news, just some more positive news that I'm talking about on my channel. This is the Get Tough Challenge. We're talking about getting tough physically, mentally, and spiritually for this last stretch of our lives. I don't know about anybody else, but I'm going to live until I die. So if you're in America, it's getting late. Before you let your head hit the pillow, please find somebody to help. But if you don't want them late grocery runs, beer runs, weed runs, you're just getting off second shift, or you're on your lunch break. You see somebody out in the street or wherever you see them, buy them something to eat, buy them something to drink, give them a few dollars. If you're in the Philippines, not a day goes by, I don't help somebody. If you're over here on my dime, there's no excuse why you shouldn't be helping somebody. Doesn't always have to be money. Because if I don't know anything else, I know this one thing for sure. We help other people, we help ourselves. Take care, stay safe, stay out of trouble. See you next time.